So I'm looking specifically at real-world data in hemophilia A, and then specifically for emicizumab, non-factor replacement therapy. So maybe first let's go into what is real-world data really. So real-world data is data that's being captured as in routine clinical practice. So both on the health status of patients, but also on the healthcare delivery. So there's multiple ways to collect this real-world data, and one of the ways is really using registries or cohort studies to look at the benefit-risk profile of different drugs. In this case, emicizumab. So one of the abstracts that we presented at the ASH conference was using the EUHASS database. So EUHASS is the European Haemophilia A Safety Surveillance dataset. And there we looked at specifically what is the incidence of thrombotic events, of microangiopathies in patients being treated with emicizumab. And that in the calendar year 2020. So what we found there was we had close to 1,000 patients treated with emicizumab. During the calendar year 2020, there were no TEs, no TMAs. Going back a bit further from 2017 to 2019, total there were 4 thromboembolic events, 1 in a patient treated with APCC and emicizumab, 1 in a patient treated with emicizumab and factor products, and then 2 in patients treated with emicizumab alone. So that fits into a larger data generation strategy of multiple different registries. So for example, there's also the ATHEN registry, the American Thrombosis and Hemostasis Network, which was presented at the last ISTH, where there's close to 250 emicizumab treated patients. There's also multiple orals and posters using the American Thrombosis and Hemostasis Network. There's also the PETNet registry, specifically looking at children under 18 treated with emicizumab. That is also being presented at this conference. There were no TEs or TMAs reported. For example, there's also the CBDR, Canadian Bleeding Disorder Registry, close to 150 emicizumab treated patients, no TEs or TMAs reported. And then finally, there's also the UK HEDO, the UK Haemophilia Centred Doctors Organisation, where there's currently more than 650 emicizumab treated patients. With at the latest data cut where we looked at safety, there were no TEs, TMAs reported at ISTH 2021.